What's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here, and as you probably have guessed from the title, yes, I have finally got the guy. I finally got Android 13. So if you guys have been following me on Twitter, you know I've been going hard to get this dude. I've been doing all manner of CC farming in order to get him. It got to a point where I was just soul boosting everyone just to get the 10 CC in order to farm enough to do singles. I finally got him. The despair meme arc is over. All those GSP moments where I kept thinking it was going to be him, only for it to be that Goku, finally over. Now I can save all my chrono crystals, and honestly, it makes sense to do it because we got some super hype coming up soon. What are you looking at? Yeah, that's right. I finally pulled you, you pumpkin blueberry looking weenie. You're probably wondering why the hell did I even care so much about pulling this guy. Like, he's a UST unit. He's probably not that good. But the thing is he's a fantastic unit. I really wanted this dude for several reasons. Now, if we just look at him stat-wise, his strike and blast art, his attack is not like, it's not phenomenal in any way, but it's all because these units have significant amount of boosts to them that their flat stats are going to be a little bit lower. But he sort of makes up for it with significant strike and blast defense. If we look at his art cards, you know, blue cards tend to have this where it provides some sort of downgrade towards the opponent in some way, whether it be key restore speed, additional damage taken. In some way this will happen. His green card is incredibly strong. It's a green card with blast armor that lets you get priority, aka you can chain into it with other cards. That's very strong. It's part of the reason why I wanted to get him. But another significant thing is he has an ultimate ability. So for 3 timer counts, he gains 30% more damage. Your opponent loses the ability to have that 50% to enemy sustained damage cut. So if an opponent comes in with a defensive unit and they take, let's say, 80% less damage, well, that gets slashed in half. They lose 50% of that. And then it has a chance to feint. That's not that important to me. I'm not really one that likes feint, so it's not like I would be able to take advantage of that. Now, this guy does all the things that I say make a card very good. When you find a card that's able to do all the things that make him good, like, oh, you know, this card is able to do, you know, main ability gives him a card, gives him key, you know, buffs them as well for a short duration, all these things. This guy is every good thing that other cards have. Everything about this card other cards have, and we've always praised them for being fantastic. So main ability, what does he get? He heals, gains key, draws into his ultimate ability. That off the bat is significant, because if you remember correctly, his ultimate ability gives him a huge amount of damage buffs for the 3 timer counts. Z ability right off the bat is a dual buff, which is crazy. You tend to see a strike attack and strike defense, or with blast attack, blast defense, but this one is 2 offensive buffs, which is already significant in itself. Unique ability right here, he does additional damage against Super Saiyans, which is good against Fusion Warriors. Majority of them are Super Saiyans. After 10 timer counts, this guy's going to be doing 60% additional damage inflicted, plus 35% key recovery, which is insane. AKA, he's sort of a mock crisis unit in that he's going to be the last one on the field regardless, so right off the bat, right there, he does significant amounts of damage. Now this little part right here, while this character is on the battlefield, inflict all enemies with 2 substitution counts when the enemy switches characters. This is actually really good because it makes it problematic for your opponent when they want to switch out to a different character in order to save some unit's life. You know, you always see it all the time. Somebody wants to switch into somebody else in order to save a unit. Typically, that opponent switches into a unit that has type advantage over you. Well, if you have this, then you have a very tiny window that allows you to switch to somebody else, use a Rising Rush, use an ability or something, and they can't swap out. Small window of opportunity to deal massive damage. And then right here, Android's final weapon. Inflict enemy with attribute downgrade, -1 arts card draw speed level for 15 timer counts, so it makes sense. They draw cards slower. He has priority gaining, assuming your opponent uses a strike card, just like Super Vegito, but it's this right here that makes him a menace. Applies the following effects to self when 2 allied tag androids are defeated. So if he's the last guy left, plus 50% damage inflicted, plus 30% key recovery, heals himself by 30%. So if you save Fusion 13's main ability and he's the last unit left, he's an incredibly dominant crisis unit. let's stack these two together. When you're the last unit yet, you're bound to be there for 10 timer counts. It is what it is. So let's look at this. 10 timer counts, 60% damage inflicted, 35% key recovery. Last unit left, now that's 110% damage inflicted, which, by the way, damage inflicted is everything that he does that could hurt your opponent. So even his friggin' tap attack. And his key recovery goes up by, well, what are we looking at? 65%. And he heals himself. So if you saved your main ability, he heals himself 60%. That's crazy. A last stand crisis unit that heals himself by 60%, odds are at the end can probably win it all. At full health against your opponent who's probably weakened at that point, can probably win it all. Now here's the most unique thing though. This is the most interesting part about this whole thing. Legends recently linked some math equation that the community has basically come down to realizing it's Super 17. This Fusion Android 13 has a Fusion Warrior tag, so he can technically be run with Super Vegito, Gogeta. You know, he's very good. 2 cover change seizing units is pretty good. But here's the most interesting thing going forward. I think they're trying to make this push for, they tend to push one meta, so they're clearly trying to push androids, but Super 17, should he come out, will also have the Fusion Warriors tag. So think about that. An android unit with the Fusion Warrior tag gets to take advantage of Android 13's passive right here. Like right now, you can run him on the Fusion Warriors, but he can't take advantage of this tag Android are defeated if he's running the Fusion Warriors, because there's no Fusion, there's no androids on the Fusion Warrior tag right now aside from himself. But once Super 17 comes out, then one unit can take advantage of this. That's crazy. Well, actually he can't. 2 allies with the tag Android have to be defeated, so who knows what's gonna come out of that banner, but maybe that's what they're trying to set forward. That's really cool. A real cool passive that you could take advantage of. Overall, the dude's awesome. He's super strong, and I'm super happy to have him, and I'm going to show you guys in PvP. So, enough about me rambling. Let's jump into some combat. It's been like 10 matches of people DCing and bots and stuff, so hopefully, this time, we have a good first match to show off what this Android 13 can do. Really hoping for Fusion Warriors, really. Seems like that's one of his best counters, really, considering majority of them are Super Saiyan units. So let's see what we get. Hopefully we get a good first match. So I'm getting, not really getting, but I get conflicted answers with whether or not to shorten things or to elongate things. Like, I like to keep things longer when I'm showcasing a specific unit, just because it allows me to go into depth on what I like about the unit, what I don't, what potential weaknesses are there. Usually I say when a unit is strong, I really like to go in depth on why they're strong, because when you make a claim, you gotta support it. Otherwise, you're just talking nonsense. You gotta back it up what you're talking about. Like I do with the Android 13, why I describe why he's so good. So, I don't know. I think I might just remain with that format in terms of keeping things a little bit longer. It gives me a good opportunity to go into depth of what I'm gonna do in the unit themselves. But when I'm showcasing teams that you guys are suggesting, those are probably going to be a little bit shorter, because I can trim off some of the fat of the video, sort of say. I can get rid of some of the intermissions between fights and stuff like that, just to make it shorter. There's no real reason for it to be super long, so probably going to do that. It just makes the most sense, really. Here we go. Who are we going up against? Hey, Movie Saga and Rising Quit. Yes, I know how you feel, my friend. Rising Rushes, man. Usually the match boils down to your Rising Rush getting guessed, their Rising Rush hitting you. At that point, it's kind of like, maybe you lost right there. It just turns the tides quite a bit. So what do we see here? Broly, Frieza, Movie Saga, Goku, Vegeta, and Bojack. Honestly, it's probably gonna be Broly, Vegeta, and maybe that movie Goku, because those are all the beasts we see here. I'm gonna start out with you in the if he starts out with Broly, that's okay. No, we're gonna go with these 3. Honestly, it just seems like the best potential option here. Avocado Head over there, this dude's main ability with him gaining all the cards and the key is stupid, and the buffs that he provides other androids once they swap out, swap from him to another android unit, is ridiculous. If you tie that in with Android 13, oof, crazy damage, crazy damage. So let's see. Purple Broly, that's perfectly fine by me. He's probably going to use Blast Armor soon. And I thought I swiped forward, but I didn't. This is okay. I'm going to have to put a stop to that, buddy. Oh, he didn't even sidestep. Interesting. Haha. Now you can't swap out to your blue Vegeta. Eat this! Tackle. Go into a strike. Very strange. I guess he wanted to restore his Vanish, but you're in a sticky spot right now. Because you cannot swap out to anyone else but the Broly. And unfortunately, Broly is on bench for quite some time. Woo! That is so quick. So quick how he did that. Is this a tackle? I'm gonna have to do that, buddy. Just gonna have to back you up a little bit. Ooh, can we get you? There we go. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we can do to Android 13. Once Vegeta transforms and you get your passive going, for sure we're gonna be able to take him out as well. Just like the movie. Haha, looks like the plot changes this time, yo weenie. This time we defeat you. Now we know he's good at tackles, and we know that he likes to immediately rush in, so we have to play with that. Play with that knowledge, rather. If we back up a little bit here, I don't want to take too much damage, so... Doesn't like to swap out either, yikes. We're gonna go in straight for it just because he likes to do that. There we go. Can we get another card? Aw, that's a bit of a shame. Gotcha. Here we go. We're staying in for longer, so we're doing some really good damage here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I can do inflicted damage, and because this green card essentially chains with everything, this is gonna do a significant amount of damage. Bring in the Vegeta. If anything, it's still gonna do a ton of damage. Probably 400k, 400 or 500k on him. Yeah, 400 or 500k. I'm not afraid of you. Gotcha. Hahaha. I gotta be careful with everything here. Gonna go ahead with this. Gonna have to bring in you. Oof, this is gonna hurt quite a bit. Even if he brings in Broly, this might kill Broly as well. Yikes. There he is. Good old Broly, buddy. Yeah, that's really good damage. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, I think Broly should be killed here. Assuming we can get the charge step. Oh, charge step or not. Yikes. There we go. This is why I love the green card. Go away. Inflicted damage up. Can we do it? Nope. One more? Aww. I'm not letting you finish him off. Yes, Stinky. Do your worst. Vegeta can heal, so it's not like it's 100% over. I still gotta be smart about this, because if he Rising Rushes my green, that means it's already over. Nice, he did it on me. Very smart play. I like that. There we go. It's a shame I didn't get to finish it off with the red Android 13, but it is what it is. Very good match. Very good play around Vegeta's blue card. Very smart. Very good play right there. He got me with the tap attack. Nice job, Rising Quit. Let's jump into match number 2. Alright, let's hope match number 2 we face up against another proper structured team. I just recently faced against the team with only 4 people. Very odd. I'm not sure why people do that. I guess they like to see the power level number. Remember the days when it was shocking if it passed like 1 million? I remember when everyone was trying to push for it to pass 1 million, and now everyone just blows past it because of the new level cap and stuff. Here we go, an all-red team with Shallot. Rather interesting. What do we got here? The OG Red Goku, Red Gogeta, and ooh, Super Saiyan 3 Red Goku. Hey, I like you, Aaron. Good stuff, man. This kind of sucks because, that's not going to look good, but it is what it is. I'm bringing in 2 units that are going to give me significant defenses against your team. So, Avocado Boy there, once he swaps in, takes less damage. Android 13 Blue is not going to take pretty much any damage. And then Android 13 Red there is probably going to tear it up, really. So, this doesn't look too good. I don't want to assume, though. Aaron, for all we know, is a god. And I'm going to be wrecked. Let's have a good match, Aaron. Let's see what happens here. If he brings in Shallot, that would be... oh, actually, no, that might not work out too well. Gonna go in with a green card, see what our friend is up to. And he's immune. That sucks. Got a nice little smack right in there. And Well, let it begin, I guess. Gonna drop the combo here. Yikes. This is quite painful. Now, this is why I really like this dude's green card. I'm waiting. Let's see what he does. There we go. It's kind of stupid how well you can chain everything in, but I'm gonna go in with the blue card here because just that's ridiculous. Oh, you didn't sidestep. That's perfectly fine by me. We already have a Rising Rush. Quite loony. Well, it is a mono red team, so they are going to be quite strong. I don't want to judge. Ooh. Here we go. Gonna go with Android 13 blue. He's probably gonna do some crazy damage, but you know what? The goal is not to showcase him, the goal is to showcase Red Boy over here. Pumpkin Blueberry. We use a ton of green cards, so he's bound to assume it's not that. Look at that. That Super Saiyan buff coming in. Ridiculous damage, honestly. Yeah. Rip. Alright, here we go. We're gonna back up. He's probably gonna go in for a tackle. We have blast armor on this, but who knows what he's gonna do. And we got there first. This is so well animated, it's ridiculous. This damage overall is crazy. Yeah, he's just such a good unit, this guy. I cannot wait for, if it truly is Super 17, can't wait for him. But, oh well. Good match, Aaron. Let's jump into match number 3. Here we go, third and final match of the video, going up against a female Warriors team. A fellow tag that recently got buffed up significantly. Alright. What do we see here? He knows that we don't have a strong yellow, so for sure he's going to bring... It's just going to be the Universe 2 female Saiyans. There's literally no reason not to. They're just that stupidly strong. Naturally, the only way that we're going to be able to handle this is if we try to type match them very well. So, a purple to match their purple, a red to match their yellow, and a green to match that Rebriand diaper. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Aang, let's have a good match. I think this is going to be chaos, honestly. This is going to be chaotic. Legends, the team, decided to make those female warrior units just so stupidly strong in order to incentivize people to pull on them. It's ridiculous, honestly. They're just so damn strong. So hopefully this goes well. I'm going to go ahead and do this, just to see what you're up to. There we go, caught you in the side step. Let's see. Yeah, I had a good feeling you were going to come. So guess what? This is going to hurt quite a bit. Ooh, boy! Honestly, go ahead. Do your worst. Gonna go with a tap attack there. Gonna have to stop you there, friend. This is gonna hurt really badly, considering this dude has significant type advantage over you. I'm gonna pop that. I already got a Rising Rush. That's how ridiculously quick they get them, honestly. Alright, Avocado, here's what you're gonna do. We're gonna trick her by doing this. We're gonna drop the combo. I guess not. Ooh, you didn't think we're gonna go quick, did you? You know what? Let's try and see if we can do this without a Rising Rush. Oh, this dude, man. Gonna pop his main ability to gain some additional ki. Actually, whoever comes in is gonna take some crazy damage. Well, she's dead. Bye-bye, Kakunsa. Woo! And got the feint. It's just a cherry on top, really. Nice. Nope, not gonna let you lock him in, actually. Enjoy. Oh, no, I preemptively pressed. No good. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna die, to be honest. Let's go with a blast card. I think this dude is gonna tank it. There we go, good old blast card. Oof. I'm sorry, Diaper. This is not gonna end well for you. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Androids are just so good. With Super 17 on his way, assuming it is Super 17, it's just gonna be chaos. We're gonna see the androids dominate the meta once again. That's okay. Go in with a strike card. Alright, feel free. Oh, crap. Woohoo! Just quick enough. I'm gonna throw you away to do some additional damage here, and you can chain into this ridiculous... What the hell? Did you see your face? Look at this. Ridiculous, man. You know what? Since you did that, I'm going to go ahead and see how much damage you can do against the blue. Oh, I've got to choose that blue card. I got to do it. Oh my goodness. Look at her face. She makes the most interesting expressions, and I thought Whis made the most interesting looks. Bye-bye, Diaper. I'm sorry, but I'm not too sure if you can do too much to the poor guy. Was that paralysis? Oh, I mean, it doesn't even matter. There we go. That's the third and final match of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As you can see, Pumpkin Blueberry over here is a freaking monster, and there's a reason why I wanted to pull him. So, that was awesome. Can't wait to see what he can do in the Fusion Warriors team. Take into account what I said about him not being able to take advantage of the androids tag idea when units go down, but fitting on Fusion Warriors, and the Super 17 potentially having both those tags, Android and Fusion Warrior. Who knows what we're going to see, really. It's going to be crazy. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace.